one of the best, well, I might be wrong, but I think one of the best things you can do in this game is to increase the relationship with the village. But to do that, you have to complete a lot of quests for them, like a lot of tasks. And that's like, in order to get good stats, you have to kill NPCs, or you have to kill Sea Raiders or whatever enemy. You have to battle them again and again and again and again. And you're slowly going to build up your archery. You're slowly going to build up your stats, right? That's the one thing about Blade Warband, which makes it bad, well, which also makes it good, is the grindiness to it. But it makes sense. You use a bow more, you get better at it. Makes sense. But the more a game makes sense, the worse it usually becomes, unless you just love that, like there are games that are just like, you go in, what's it called, Fixer Upper, I think. You just go into a house, you clean it, you paint it, I guess you fix the floors up, yeah, and then you sell it, and you go into the next house. And some people probably love that, like absolutely adore it. I would rather, well, I'd rather not do that. I'd rather also probably jump off, never mind. But just, I'd rather not do that. It's not for me. Oh, but there are lots of games on Xbox that like I used to, I played Stellaris for a little bit, and I got to where I could understand it pretty decently. And then Stellaris on Xbox, and then I stopped playing it. I played it again after a little bit, and like they updated the game, and I was just so blown away from all the changes they made. And I didn't understand much of anything anymore, because they really changed the game. Like, it was so much simpler and changed it. That's the thing about Xbox and console games, that they usually, well, I guess Blade Warband is an exception, but they usually are being updated to try to make the console version better. Eventually, I do hope they get the Xbox Series X, because it has a 1 terabyte, of storage, which in reality is probably less than 1 terabyte, probably maybe high 800s, low 900s. But it's not gonna be 1 terabyte because it doesn't actually factor in the amount of space you're gonna actually have. But compared to the Xbox Series X, it is, I believe it's slightly more powerful, not really that much. I believe the differences in the X and the S is almost negligible. Besides, one has a disk drive and one has more storage space. But I do want the X over the S. But but in order to get the X over the S, you have to wait. And I've been waiting for a little bit. I have patience, luckily. Sorry, I really don't care. I'll wait for 16 years, doesn't matter to me. Let's see, the consoles came out in what? The consoles came out in, I think it was November of 2020. And it's been 1 year. It's in a year in however many months. So about, let's do the math. 12 months, 2021. In November, 1, 2, 3, 4, 16 months, I think. Might be wrong. That's a really rough estimate. But 16 months. Their consoles have been out for 16 months. and one of them you cannot get out of store. You cannot get out of store or order it online. I mean, you can order online, but it's more like a you can order online. You can order an Xbox Series X online the same way that you can win the lottery. But it's insane, man. But you know, it is what it is. What are you gonna do about it? But I still think there's some kind of secret going on, or some kind of joke or something that they actually released. Can the console be released and yet not be purchased at the same time? Is that possible? Like, really possible? Like, if I told you that, you can tell how my income is slowly going down because I'm getting all these troops, but if I told you that you can get dark chocolate at a gas station, and you went to the gas station, you went to get some dark chocolate, and it wasn't available, would that make me a liar? Would it make me a liar if you went to that gas station for 16 months, day after day after day, and still didn't have it? Is it really? Is dark chocolate really there? So, this is what I'm thinking about. Like, I think it'd be better for consoles now to, instead of having a release date, more of just having the company just needs to make a post and just be like, okay, yeah, you can get it now. Instead of just being like, it's released. Because it being released means nothing anymore. What matters is when you can get it. And I've always, you can look up on Google. The one thing I want to know is like, when does someone, I don't care, when is someone who actually knows something about the economy, can you just tell me like when I can actually expect to be able to purchase this thing? And everyone, and there's no one who can do that, which is unfortunate. The only links that appear are ones telling you that like, oh, you want the Xbox Series X? Well, check Amazon, check Microsoft, check Target, check Best Buy, look at all these dates and check see if they're available. You get them quick. Like, I don't really care about that. If it takes more than 24 months, I was gonna say something, but honestly, that doesn't even seem absurd at this point. If it did take more than 24 months, it started taking 16. Why not 24? Why not 48? Why not 67? That's what you call what's that? That's the slippery slope fallacy. The fallacy thing, I never really got, like, who determined something's a fallacy? I feel like someone was just losing an argument one day, and then they just called what the person was doing a fallacy, and they just started writing like I bet the person who came up with all the fallacies would just got mad that they kept losing arguments, so they just made up a bunch of terms like for reasons why the person they're arguing with is wrong. The argument you're using is just structurally wrong, so I'm right. Something really dumb. Who determines what's a fallacy? Like, why is a slippery slope a fallacy? Like, if I think a slippery slope is a fallacy, meaning it's wrong or stupid or whatever. It's a stupid argument. But I just never, like, same thing with like music awards, right? So let's say who's popular artists, popular artists, what's someone, Michael Jackson, right? Say Michael Jackson's album Beat It or whatever the album, well, who knows. Let's say the album Beat It, right? It wins a Grammy, whatever. It wins a Grammy for best album of 1968, right? The people who judge who gets Grammys for the album of the year, who, oh my god, look at all those, oh my, look at this. Look at these bandits. Got a 40 stack? Oh, let's take that. As I was saying, what makes one person more qualified to determine what album is better than another album? Like, if you can give me, can anyone give me a reason why one person is more qualified to judge music than another person and why it's better? You wouldn't be able to do that. Like, it's like saying chocolate ice cream is wins the Grammy for best ice cream flavor. It's like, no, you think that would be stupid, wouldn't you? But when someone wins album of the year, you're like, oh, okay, like that doesn't make sense. Who's deciding what's best album of the year? If you let 80-year-old white men decide what's the best album, you're probably gonna get a different result if you let 15-year-old Asian women decide. 15-year-old Asian women decide what's the best album. My point is that nothing qualifies someone to decide what the best album is. I never got that. I bet the people who judge albums don't even like have their names out there or something, because like, well, I like this album, so I guess that one's good. This album's okay, so I guess it's okay. I don't know. I'm going off on a tangent. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. Okay. I might actually take out this Sea Raider landing, or try to. These Sea Raiders are quite tough. Actually seems. Also, recently I was playing with a frisbee, and I accidentally threw it on top of the roof, so I decided to get it, and you know, it takes some nerve to go on a roof and stand on it, you know? It takes some nerve. But I don't, like, don't, unless you have an idea of how you're going to get down from a roof, don't get on the roof. That's my advice for anyone that wants to get on a roof. Eventually, I jumped off the roof onto a trampoline. It was terrifying. So yeah. Would I do it again? Yes. Trampolines are good tools for when you get stuck on a roof, believe it or not. When you get, I got on the roof pretty easy, right? But in order to get off it, I wouldn't be able to, like, unable to get off it the way I get on it, it would require me to just kind of like just hope that I would just it was like I would just have to I would have to get off looking at the roof and just hope my legs would just go on the surface and just not fall to my doom. So that was a no-go. Oh my, I couldn't see the reticle. But don't get on a roof unless you know where you're gonna get off it. And sometimes the place where you get on the roof is not always safe to get off. It's not always safe to get off it from that point. So keep that in mind. Everyone should go on the roof of a house at some point in their life. It's just, you just need to do it. The view is actually really nice. Getting off it is not nice, but the view's really nice when you're up there. Really? My brain's saying that should hit. Oh, hello. My brain's saying that should hit. Like, you know when you're just like, you know when you're holding a baseball bat and you know like you instinctually know the distance at which you have to be from someone to hit them. It's the same thing whenever you use a bow in this game. You just know where to aim it to hit them. And when it doesn't happen, it's just weird. There you go, done. Man, that's been... The last time I did that was centuries ago. Actually attacking a hideout. Let's never do that. Oh, wait. Oh, well. I didn't mean to do this, but, you know, I'm doing it now. It's never bad to help a village out with bandits. They'll make them like you. I still do wish it was easier to talk to, village elders and, guild masters, if I'm not getting that wrong. The people in towns. Like, besides prisoners, there's no other reason that you want to, go inside a town. You either want to go inside a town to free a prisoner, or you want to, you want to talk to the guild master. Those are the only two things you go to a town to do. Yes, it's cool that you can visit each little shop owner, but no one's gonna do that. You would have to be a really, you have to be quite dedicated to realism if you did that, like super dedicated. Sometimes I listen to previous episodes and it's not good. If you record yourself talking and you listen back to it, you're gonna hear things and you're gonna wish that you could go back in time and just like talk to you and just be like, hey man, could you not say that or something. But a lot of times, like, I'll start talking about something, and I'll just, like, listen to it, I'm like, what am I talking about? It's something like that, you know? Other times, I'll, like, make a joke. Whenever I make a joke about something, it's always really funny to me. Like, I'll make jokes, and I'll forget about them, and someone else will say them, and I'm like, oh, it's funny. So when I hear myself, when I listen to myself on previous episodes, I'll say something, like a joke, and it's funny to me, because all my jokes are like usually funny to me, like almost all of them. And I forget, I don't know. Like the first episodes of the series, I have no idea anymore, man. I completely forgotten. I honestly just pray I haven't said anything just too dumb in the past. Unfortunately, this is just a lot of I've already talked about this, but this is just getting ready for another war, letting my vassals be able to recuperate and defend their fiefs easier. So this is just really a chill period to where we can just try to attack a kingdom and try to kill them one fell swoop. Swoop? What was that? I barely saw this game. Good. I tried to be a good person in the game, not in real life. I tried to be a good person in the game to make lords like them, so they join my so if I were going to make a faction, they would actually join it. I think it kind of worked out. All right, and that will. I know it wasn't the most exciting series, but again, we're getting ready for actual war with the kingdom, to where we can actually take them, and not have to worry too much about anything. So it wasn't the most exciting, but you know, it is the game, so you can't do anything about it. So yeah, that was it. So you know, thanks for watching, and you know, see you later.